All right, so now we're going to go through this week's game picks. We're recording this on a Monday, so we don't know how we did on this Monday night game with Detroit and Green Bay, but we'll hit on that next week. Again, this brought to you by Symbol. Head to symbol.com/Dawgs, DAWGS. Enter your promo code to play the stock market for sports. Get $10 free with that promo code. Couple ways to win money on Symbol. You can buy stock in different teams. They have college, MLB, they have all the sports. Obviously, we're big into the NFL. For example, you jump on, buy a share of the Browns. As the Browns win, you get instant cash payout after every W. Also, as the Browns will win, more people will buy their stock because they're seeing that they're a good team. The stock price will increase. You are now making money on that one share you have. Buy multiple shares, you'll make more money. If you're kind of cautious, diversify your funds, buy shares from different teams. However you want to do it, it's literally the stock market for sports. Think Robinhood, only with sports teams. It's a ton of fun. You can also join our free Pick 3 League. You don't have to put any money on for this. You head to symbol.com/Dawgs, DAWGS. You'll go down to the teammates square in the lower left-hand corner, and you're going to hit join/create league. There you'll be able to find, it's called the Dawgs Podcast Pick 3 League. Click on it, hit join, you'll pick 3 games every week against the spread. Whoever has the most points at the end of the year will win a free Browns jersey of any player they choose. We are up over 50 people in the league, so the Browns jersey it's fair game. It's anybody's right now. I think the leader there's only one guy who's got all 6 picks right.
Yep, that's it. Just one guy, and after that, it's 2 people with 4, and then a few with 3, and it's fair game right now.
Yep. So if you've missed the first couple of weeks, it's not too late. You can still jump in and make up plenty of ground.
Yeah.
You go 3-0 this coming week, you're right in it.
Yep.
I think I've only got one right. So head to symbol.com/Dawgs, DAWGS, play the stock market for sports, and play our Pick 3. It's going to be a ton of fun.
All right. So we kicking off Thursday night?
Yeah, so quick update. Obviously, like Blake said, we don't know what's going to happen tonight. Blake and Justin leading the way so far through week 2, both sitting at 9-6 through 15 games. I'm at 8-7. Josh is at 6-9.
I took a lot of dumb risks last week. It didn't work out so well.
You didn't have any money on the line, so you didn't lose anything.
Except for pride.
Just a little bit.
So, all right, that'll take us into the Thursday night game. What a sweet game we got on tap. We got the Carolina Panthers at the Houston Texans without Tyrod. They already rolled them out. Carolina's getting 7.5 on the road. So they got to win by more than a touchdown.
Yep.
I want Carolina.
Absolutely.
Maybe the most surprised good team so far this year.
Good
They look for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Offense looks good.
I'm going to take Carolina too. If Tyrod was playing, I probably wouldn't pick them to cover.
I bet the spread would be a little different too.
Yeah, Davis Mills is the factor there for me.
Yep.
Yes.
All right, takes us into Sunday's slate. We got the Washington football team coming off a come-from-behind win, taking on the Buffalo Bills, who just stomped the Dolphins. Bills are getting 9 points at home.
I'm not going to lie. I'm a Taylor Heineke fan. That guy... He's super fun to watch.
He's Gardner Minshew this year. He can't watch Gardner, so he's like, give me some Taylor.
I watched the playoff game last year against the Bucs, and then I watched every snap of that game. That kid, that dude he's super fun to watch.
So what do you got?
This one sucks.
9 points is big. The Washington, for supposed to have a great defense, they've been awful on third down this year. Can't get off the field. But then again, Josh Allen's kind of looked like...
The Bills did just win 35-0, though.
Yeah,
which does not happen.
Their defense is pretty good.
Yeah.
So 9 points.
9 points at home.
Give me the Bills, because at some point Taylor's gonna mess up. He's been like pretty much perfect in the 2 games he started, but at some point he's gonna have a bumpy road. I hope I'm wrong.
Big spread, but I will take the Bills too.
Not me. No, give me some Washington.
Give you WFT.
Yeah, that's a big spread, and they. Like you said, Heineke's been
balling out. I have a feeling I'm going to regret this one.
Yeah, I'm going with you, Justin. I like the football team in this one too.
I want to change mine.
Too bad. So we'll skip over Cleveland's game. We got Baltimore off their big win taking on Detroit. Interesting to see what they do against Green Bay this week.
Right.
But and this line could change a little bit going into the week if Detroit comes out and some reason looks really good tonight. But Baltimore is getting 9 points on the road at Detroit. Ford Field.
That's tough. But give me Baltimore, though.
How many points they getting?
9 points. Baltimore's getting 9 points on the road
Over Detroit.
I
wish I could watch Detroit tonight.
Yeah, I know.
To kind of have an idea how they're going to play.
Yeah, because in that first game that Detroit played that we've gotten to see them, they got down really big early, but then they scrapped back and only lost by 8. I think. Pretty sure.
I will take Detroit with that spread.
Me too, because I know they just beat the Chiefs, and I didn't watch the whole game. But the Ravens aren't exactly explosive.
No, and
they're kind of ball controlling, run the ball. They're not. I mean, I think Hollywood Brown had a pretty good game.
Yeah,
but the Chiefs defense kind of sucks.
Jared Goff is not as bad of a quarterback as people say he is. I mean, he's competent enough to obviously come back against 49ers, and garbage time counts against the spread. So
yes. Yeah, I'm going to go Baltimore, though. I think that they could just run you out of the building is what they're showing. They did at the end of last year where they tried to pass at the beginning of the year. Then they went to the running game, and then they went to the playoffs. So I think that they're just said, hey, Lamar, we don't care if you can throw. We're just going to run.
Which he can't.
Right. So,
he's good at running.
Yeah, so I'm going to take Baltimore in this one. Indianapolis Colts, not sure if Wentz is playing or not. Sprained both ankles.
That dude's not playing.
I would say it's not likely.
No. Sprained both ankles.
Both ankles.
You're going to have to wheel him out.
They said one wasn't enough.
So taking on Tennessee Titans and Derrick Henry coming alive in the second half
Thank God.
Of that game.
Only got me 52 fantasy points. At the half, I think he had like 6. I think I sent a text to you guys.
Yeah, you did.
Is this guy ever going to...
Yeah, you were going to cut him.
Yeah.
I'm going to take... The Titans are getting 5 points at home. I'm going to take the Titans.
You can put me down for that, too.
Me too.
I think so. I think that second half, they did lose their offensive coordinator. So I think, first game woes, and I think they started to find that groove in that second half.
And for all the Colts fans that love to watch us on YouTube and give us a hard time, go win a game.
Oh, man.
Another exciting game. I mean, they've been thrown to the ringer, really, to start of the year. They had the Browns. They had the Ravens on Sunday night. Now they get Justin Herbert and the Chargers. The Chiefs and Chargers at KC. KC's getting 6.5 at home.
The MVP matchup here.
Give me Kansas City.
Honestly, give me the Chargers. 6.5 over the Chargers?
Over the Chargers at home.
I think there's a chance the Chargers can win if they don't charger.
Yeah.
And because I'm 100% serious, I think the Chiefs are extremely vulnerable this year. That defense is not good. It's kind of like the Brown situation.
They're going to rely a lot on the heroics of Pat Mahomes to score 40 points a game.
Yep.
I will also go Chargers because this is, one, it's a division game, and 2, the Chargers defense is not bad this year. So
right.
I think they can hang. I
agree. I think that the Chiefs are a little bit upset that they lost that last game, and I think that they come out and take care of business. I like the Chiefs on the back end of just losing that game.
Put it this way, though. The Chargers defense just shut down the Cowboys passing game.
That Tampa Bay couldn't shut down.
Yeah,
this is true. But I'm going KC, so we're split there, 2-2. We got the Saints who came back.
Who are
down,
the Saints?
Back down the list.
It looks like the Aints.
Taking on Mac Jones and the Patriots. Patriots are getting 3 points at home, so it's a pick 'em at Gillette. Mac Jones against Sean Payton.
Give me the Patriots because I think Jameis will throw picks.
Oh, yeah. Give me Mac Jones and Bill.
Justin's stuck on this one. He doesn't know.
It's close just because of the spread. I think I just don't know what to expect out of the Saints. Like, they came out looking so great.
Hey, think of it this way. That spread is close. Neither game for the Saints has been close.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, give me the Patriots.
I talked him into it. All right.
I was leaning that way, but
I mean, they're either like really great or really not.
Really, yeah.
I'm going to go with New Orleans.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm going to go with New Orleans. I think that they can win this game. I think that Jameis looked really bad, but Mac Jones hasn't been great either.
He's been pretty decent.
He hasn't been great.
Been very, as far as a rookie quarterback so far, he's been competent. He's
right. Well, they beat the Jets, and Zach Wilson threw 4 interceptions on like 10 pass attempts. So I'm going to take New Orleans and Sean Payton in that one. All right, next,
This one
Atlanta.
sucks.
Atlanta Falcons against the New York Football Giants at MetLife Stadium. Giants are getting 3 points at home.
Give me the Giants.
Absolutely. Yep.
Danny Dimes played well against Washington.
He
He
did,
had a running back.
but he always plays well against them.
Saquon sucks. Been saying it for a while.
And you wanted him.
I'm not willing to rule him out forever because he is coming off that injury. But he gives me Trent Richardson vibes. He does not know how to just get 3 yards if that's what's there.
I saw a thing that was like they drafted him because they knew Eli was going out and they were trying to get Eli like one more season for one more run by giving him like a stud rookie running back.
Well, he will.
and he was really
dance-
good his first year.
Absolutely.
He will dance in the Trent Richardson like
Yeah.
Saquon dances in the hole and then gets nothing or negative. And then
And this is the team you're taking.
I'm
honestly,
actually,
Danny Dimes looked really
as much as Atlanta has not looked good, I will take the Falcons because at some point they've got to get this offense putting up points. I mean, Matt Ryan, he can do it. So
They actually looked decent against Tampa Bay, and Tampa
little
Bay
bit,
just pulled
yeah.
away late in the fourth quarter. It was just too much. They like ran out of gas. But Matt Ryan's 2-point conversion dive, getting hit up in the air, that was pretty cool to see. Read option from 40-year-old Matt Ryan. Cincinnati Bengals at Pittsburgh Steelers, our first divisional game within our division. It's at Heinz Field. Steelers are getting 4.5. Not really sure if TJ Watt's going to play.
Steelers are 4.5-point favorites.
Yes, against the Bengals at home.
Give me the Bengals.
Bengals.
Give me the Bengals because you don't know if Watt's playing. And the Bengals defense is, at least in the game I watched, they got after the quarterback.
Yeah, they're playing better.
And Big Ben is.
Have you let your wife know that Pittsburgh looks like garbage this year?
Yeah, and then she reminds me that they're tied for the division lead.
That's early.
Well played.
Yeah.
I had the text ready for my friend Cody last night, and he was in Baltimore watching that game to tell him that they're the best 0-2 team I've ever seen, but I didn't get the sent.
As Lee Corso would say about the Steelers, they shot their wad in week 1.
Yeah.
Give
I
me
think
this.
the Raiders-
Give me the Steelers.
I'm taking Pittsburgh as well.
Yeah.
I think the Raiders are better than what people think.
It's
too.
the beginning of the year. They will be until about week
Yeah.
6 through 8. Somewhere.
I love John Gruden.
So do I.
I love that he's just yelling, and like Tomlin was on the sideline like crying about a call that he didn't get, and Gruden's just out there on the field like, are we gonna play some effing football or what? Like just going nuts that it was taking too long. Cardinals at Jaguars. Jaguars are getting 7.5 points at home.
You mean wait?
No, sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it?
The Cardinals are getting 7.5 points at Jacksonville. I'm taking the Cardinals
Me
Yes.
too.
by 100.
Yes. Yes.
Game's gonna
Josh,
be-
don't you do it. Don't
No,
you
I
take
was
the
just going to say this
Jacksonville-
game's going to be nasty, man. Dude, Urban Meyer
Although-
is not long for the NFL.
In our experience, though, this will be the game that the
Yeah.
Cardinals come out and shark down their legs.
Yeah, you're right. If it's anything like last year, 100%.
All right, 4:00 games. New York Jets, Zach Wilson, the next coming of Joe Namath, taking on the Denver Broncos. The 2-0 Denver Broncos.
Denver. 10.5.
I got 11.
Oh my gosh.
11-point spread on.
I'm taking the Broncos still.
Yeah.
Teddy Bridgewater's playing well.
Yep.
Make it a sweep.
Yep. All right, next game we got the Miami Dolphins coming off a bad loss. Tua looks like I know they said the negative results from the X-rays, but it looked really bad. He looked like he was really hurt. Taking on the 2-0 hottest team probably in football, Vegas Raiders.
What's the spread?
4 points.
Give me it.
4 points
I'll
for
take
the
Raiders all day.
I'm taking the Raiders as well.
Me too.
Yep.
Clean sweep there for us. All right. Then exciting 4:25 game at SoFi. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Super Bowl champs, taking on one of the favorites to go up against them in the NFC this year, the Los Angeles Rams. Pick'em game.
Tampa.
Pick'em game
Tampa.
at SoFi.
Radio silence from Blake.
Give me the Rams. I won't be surprised if Tampa win. What's the spread?
Even.
Pick'em.
pick 'em.
It's even.
I'm taking the Rams because I think the Tampa Bay didn't play great against Dallas in week 1, and the Falcons were giving them all they could handle for 3/4 of a game in week 2. So give me the Rams.
Gronk's due to not catch a couple touchdowns, so I'm going to go with the Rams as well. That's going to be a fun game to watch. Seattle coming off a heartbreaking loss, taking on Minnesota, coming off a heartbreaking loss. What do you guys got here? It's a 1-point favorite for Seattle on the road at Minnesota.
Seattle.
I am going to take Minnesota in this game because I think Dalvin Cook's going to explode. Seattle couldn't stop the run. And I know it's Derrick Henry, but Dalvin Cook's pretty good. Kirk Cousins been in the first 2 games. He's sitting at 0-2. He's probably like, what do I got to do to get a win?
Game-winning drives.
Yeah, what do I got to do?
They didn't win either one of them.
Yep.
Yeah, what do I got to do to get a win? I'll take them at home. So takes us to Green Bay Packers. What are we going to get out of them? We don't know because we're filming this before Monday night's game. At Levi Stadium, taking on the San Francisco 49ers. 49ers are a 4-point favorite against Rodgers at home. This line might change if Rodgers comes out tonight and beats the Lions, 40-20. This could change.
I'll still take Green Bay.
I will take Green Bay as well.
San Fran kind of murders them every time they play.
I'll take them.
Give me San Fran.
I'm going to go with Green Bay in the points too because San Fran could still win and by a field goal, and we'd all win and Blake would lose. The Monday night's game, Philadelphia Eagles, Jalen Hurts looked like crap yesterday. Taking on Dallas Cowboys, they 56-yarder by Zerline to win that game in the upset. 4-point favorite, Cowboys at home.
Cowboys.
This one's tough because I will say I think the Eagles' defense is a lot better this year. They look pretty good, and these division games are always...
It's the NFC least for a reason.
I feel like this one could be a higher scoring game. I'll take Cowboys at home.
Give me the Eagles because so far the Dallas is the luckiest 1-1 team. They should have got blown out by Tampa Bay. And they should have got beaten pretty good yesterday. San Diego had 2 touchdowns called back. Yeah. So, honestly.
Well, they played Los Angeles, but whatever.
Whatever. The Cowboys should have 2 borderline blowout losses. So, give me the Eagles.
I'm going to take Dallas just because I believe in their offense a whole heck of a lot more after 2 weeks than Philly. I don't know what I'm getting from Hurts. Hurts will probably come out and throw for 300 yards, run for 100, and Blake will be right. Takes us to Cleveland's game. We got the Bears visiting us at First Energy Stadium. Cleveland right now getting 7.5. Interesting note, the line started at 9.5. It's tilted towards the Bears a little bit, down to 7.5.
All right, real quick then. For me, this hinges on who plays quarterback because we don't know yet at the time of this filming. So I will take. Why did I go first?
Because you want to take Chicago. Yeah. You're taking Chicago, aren't you?
I'll take Cleveland because I do believe Justin Fields is going to play, and I think that with him leading the.
So you think with Andy it could be a little closer?
Yeah, I do.
Spread.
I do.
Gotcha.
So I don't think it matters who plays quarterback for them. I'm taking the Bears. I think we win, but the Bears, because our defense isn't good, and if Odell doesn't play, we're going out there with our 3rd and 4th string receivers to be our 1s and 2s.
This could very easily be a close game. I agree with you on that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm taking the Bears too. I think Browns win.
But it's by a touchdown or less, in my opinion. And if Odell plays and somehow there's a ton of chemistry, maybe we blow it open. But I think this is going to be another, like our offense is going to look a little bit like it did against the Texans after Jarvis got hurt.
I think this is a game where we could put it all together, and I said we could win ugly, and I'd be happy. I would be happy, but I think we're going to win by more. I think this is a game where we could win something like a 31-17 type of a thing, and that covers the spread. So
I hope you're right.
That's what I'm taking. So I'm taking Cleveland in that one, so that wraps us up for our pick 'em for the week.
All right. We'll see how we did.